guys, and welcome back to another pod vlog. I feel like we haven't done one of these in so long. If you're new here, these segments are just little videos for us to catch up and for me to give you some encouragement to care for yourself. If you've been watching the channel, then you know I worked a 5-day stretch last week, insanely busy and tiresome. As a result, my house and its caretaking measures have suffered, so in this video, let's do a little reset and chat about kind of the main underlying reason for the 5-day stretch and why it's always important to honor you first. Before we start, I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Revix. Anytime we sign up for a huge job like tidying and resetting an entire house in one day, I think it's nice to give ourselves a little reward to look forward to. My reward today is this microwavable lavender-infused heat pack. Your girl is not a spring chicken anymore, and after work, I really need a way to just care for my body a little bit. This heat pack gets thrown in the microwave for about 1 to 2 minutes, and it's really been a game changer for me these last 5 days. Sure, generic heat pad is cool to lay on, but this pad is infused with this lavender essential oil that really makes you feel like you've been transported to a spa the second it's placed on your shoulders. So huge shout out to Revix for sending me this heating pad and for sponsoring today's video. Alright you guys, let's get to earning that reward. It feels so good to let a breath out after those last 5 days. Not just because of the physical stress it's been on my body, but if I'm being honest, I've been a little mentally stressed lately too. Recently, I had to make a job decision that was leaving me a little tense. If you know me at all, you know your girl is a spur of the moment kind of girly and truly do like to live with room for surprises. However, I usually like to let some of these surprises still play by the playbook, especially when it comes to my job. But this time around, I decided to make a decision that benefited me and my family more than it might have benefited those at a job or an organization. Since travel nursing, I've learned a lot about myself, like the things I value and the things I like. But one of the main things that I learned I truly value is the gift of space in life. As I said before, space for surprises, but also the space for financial mishaps or fun. Times when I can just decide to blow money on something I really like, or even just to take up a new business venture with some space to do so comfortably. And for the past few months, I just wasn't feeling that space. Life was starting to feel very trapped in and tight, and it was truly affecting me mentally. So once other family changes occurred, it allowed me to take a pause and truly looked at what I wanted to do with my life at this point. It forced me to take a pause and really check in with myself and see if I was honoring the things I wanted and not just what others wanted. Not a job, not coworkers, not my parents, not society, but what I really wanted. Like having a dance party by yourself in the kitchen. P.S. I was jamming to Miley Cyrus' Party in the USA here. Am I really showing my age? I think so, but I don't care what age you are. That song is still a bop and definitely makes you want a country girl dance at any given moment.
It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA.
But because of this pause, I finally was able to feel that it was time for a change. See, the thing is, we can't always do for other people. When you do that, the most important person in your life suffers. And that most important person is you. Is it really being a team player if every time you do what others want, you're miserable or unhappy? No. That's called a sacrifice. And don't get me wrong, there's always a place for sacrificing in life. But usually those sacrifices are necessary if they're benefiting the people you love, your greater plan, or just something for your future self. You are one of the most important persons on your team, and I encourage you today to truly check in with yourself. See, it always made me pause when people said self-care isn't selfish, but the reality is, it is. It's entirely selfish. It's you saying in that moment that what you need and what matters to you is more important than what someone else needs and what matters to them. It's you saying, I'm going to prioritize this massage, this nap, this chapter read, or whatever it may be. And while self-care might be selfish, it is necessary. It is 100% necessary for there to be moments when you put yourself first and put others on pause. As a mother, I do it often when I know how that massage will make me feel so much more relaxed, so much more patient, and so much more present with my son. As a nurse, I do it when I am non-negotiable with my lunch break, knowing that that little break allows me to step away and reset myself better to be able to care for my patients throughout the rest of the day. And whatever that self-care activity is for you, whether it be laundry, whether it be reading a book, whether it's a longer shower, whether it's conditioning your hair, whatever it may be, your reason is important. And your self-care is important. So don't ever talk yourself out of it. Don't ever allow anyone else to talk you out of it. And most importantly, just get it done. Lately, you may have been operating from a place of others mentality. And I want you to just do a quick check-in to a self mentality and make sure you're taking care of you too. This is a message that I constantly push to everyone around me because the reality is, like I always say, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to make sure that you are taking care of you. As a caretaker, it may be very easy to think of others before yourself. Today, I want you to make an intentional effort to change that. You matter too. Thanks for watching this video today, guys. I hope you leave here today completely encouraged to turn a new leaf and start 2024 caring for you too.